Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to Venom Week. I had an idea that me and my buddy John were going to see the movie Venom as a comic book movie, and then I'd start Venom Week because there's lots of movies with Venom in the title. And the one I was the most interested, I mean, aside from the new one, but the one I was most interested in revisiting was the one from 1981. I don't know if a lot of people heard of this movie or not, with starring Klaus Kinski. I'm a big Klaus Kinski fan. Also Oliver Reed. I'm a big Oliver Reed fan. Man, like classic Hollywood actor Sterling Hayden's in it, and I mean, and Michael Gough had a. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Had a really small part in it, but I mean, it's a great movie called Venom, and there's a little bit of a history with the movie. I remember seeing it play. I remember when it played. It played in the cinema world, and it did. It played for like 3-4 weeks. It didn't do too bad for a movie back then. And I remember Cisco and Ebert reviewing it on sneak previews. And I thought they both liked it, but I was mistaken. The one nice thing about that was I was looking up IMDb. I scanned down. I had the sneak previews with that movie reviewed. It was really cool. And Roger Ebert because I mean, I know that Cisco and Ebert are usually hated by horror movie fans because they drag a lot by me. I learned a lot about movies from watching their show. And that was really, they really created something different, you know what I mean? Talking about movies back and forth, you know. And you don't see the movie review shows anymore. After Roger Ebert had his last one, like 2011, I think. And that was, when that ended, that was pretty much it. But, and that was like Roger Ebert had the movies that was on PBS. But with this one, sneak previews, when they first started from PBS, they reviewed it, and Roger Ebert said he thought it was totally ridiculous, and Gene Siskel loved it. He said it was a lot of fun. He had a great time watching it. Anyways, it revolves around this rich kid, this rich family, and this rich kid, and there's a couple people that want to kidnap that kid and hold for ransom, of course, to make some money. And the kid likes collecting pets. And what happened was his grandfather, Sterling Hayden, you know, was a big like game hunter and stuff like that. He knows like stuff around Africa and stuff. And African wildlife. And his grandson was talking about, hey, can I go to this one place alone? And he sent him up to buy something at this pet store in England. It's a British film. And he was supposed to pick up African house snake. Supposed to be harmless for his pets. Because he had like, I think he had mice and hamsters and stuff like that. And when he went to pick it up, there was another shipment for a toxicology lab of a black mamba, which is the world's most poisonous snake. And there was a mix-up, and he actually got the black mamba, and the toxicology people got the African house snake. And I don't want to give away anything else from there. You know, the kidnappers and the cops, and that's him and the snake, it goes from there. It's awesome. It's an incredible movie. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I didn't see it when I first came out. It's an R-rated movie, right? But I played Cinema Roll for about 3-4 weeks, and then I saw it like a year or so later on ABC. It's a perfect movie for TV because, I mean, it's not. They wouldn't have to really cut out that much. A little swearing and a little bit of violence, you know, for the most part. But it's a lot of fun. It's a great movie. I saw it. It was available free on Amazon Prime, which I was hoping it would be. And I'm glad I revisited it because that's the only time I saw it back in a year or two after it came out on ABC. Because that's back when ABC was showing like some of the creature features like Kingdom of the Spiders and Grizzly. Two great movies. And I really like it. It's a lot of fun. I think it's if you haven't seen it, it's a gem that definitely works. It's definitely worth discovering and watching. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. You see, I'm coming down with a cold. It sucks. Every time I go on vacation, the last couple times I get a cold. I don't know how. Just bad luck. You know? But I really liked it. I give it a full on 10 out of 10. It's a brilliant film. And I think you really like it. Like I said, I'm a big Oliver Reed fan, Christopher Lee, not Christopher Lee, Klaus Kinski. And I think, like I said, Blue Underground, I think, released it on video. And I mean, I wish I would have gotten it. I wish I would have seen it. I think Dad would have liked it. Because he was a big fan of, we remember seeing Alligator, and that was on CBS, and they kept showing on CBS Late Movie, along with, he liked Grizzly, too. I think he would like this one. But Venom's is a fantastic film. If you're able to see it from 1981, if you're able to see it, definitely check it out. Like I said, I got some other Venom movies with the title in it, aside from the main new one on Venom Week. I'm going to start it with the comic book movie Venom. But I mean, you've seen it by now. John and I are reviewing that. So I hope you liked this video. Everybody, until next time, please, stay my legion. Yeah,